Most of the time, islands are associated with luxurious holiday destinations, while others are privately acquired and developed into some stately amenities. Little do people know that some of the islands in the world would usher in an uncountable number of goosebumps in your body if you dare step foot in them. Forget Ibiza and Richard Branson's private island. There are islands classified as risk zones. Visit them only when on a suicide mission. In this video, we have listed 10 of the most dangerous islands you never visit. You will be shocked by the ghostly stories surrounding them. Watch until the end to find out. But before we begin, kindly subscribe to our channel if you would like to continue enjoying more of our amazing content. Please give us a like, share the video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our weekly uploads. Let's get it on! Number 1. Palmyra Atoll, North Pacific. They say the Palmyra Atoll is obsessed with demons, and this frightening claim is closely linked to the numerous shipwrecks near its shores. For centuries, the Forbidden Island has been a subject of gossip concerning hidden treasures that were cursed by the souls of dead sailors. Everything seems to be creepy about this place. In 1855, it was rumored that a vessel collided with a reef, and shockingly, when the rescuers quickly rushed to the rescue, they were left in utter disbelief. Neither the ship nor the sailors were found. To cast more doubt on the safety of the island, the soldiers who used the place as a bridgehead during the World War were reported to have strange panic attacks, with some opting to take their own lives. For all of its stunning coastline, palm trees, shimmering waters, and gorgeous sunsets, this place is under a spell, and even the tourists who visit this place must be strong at heart. Number 2. Snake Island, Brazil. No need to think deeply. This island is precisely made of what it's named, snakes. The attractive island of the Atlantic Ocean near the South American nation of Brazil is a haven for the deadliest of reptiles on the surface of this earth. In fact, the snakes are so many that nothing besides them and a few rare bird species dominate the 43-acre island. These snakes are not your ordinary bite and cure. They have officially been classified as the world's most poisonous snakes. With a single bite, your body will instantly start decaying, and there are zero chances of cheating death once bitten. The only people who are lawfully allowed to set foot on the island for the excursion are a team of Nat Geo experts who purposely visit for studies. It has been reported that the few people who found themselves on the island unknowingly were found in pieces covered with snake bites. The most dominant species of a poisonous snake at the island, locally known as Ilea de Queimada Grande, is the golden lanceheads. There are over 5,000 of them, ensuring the place is not undersupplied with venomous bites. Number 3. Barsa Kelmes Island, the land of no return, Kazakhstan. Barsa Kelmes is Kazakh term meaning the land of no return. So why the name? The name takes its origin from ancient legends that told tales about escapees who had been held on the island for 1 year, only to return home as older men, seemingly 50 years older. To make the horror story even more appealing, big groups of people were reported to have disappeared on the island. The locals blamed their disappearance on a flying lizard from prehistoric times, like the Game of Thrones dragon sort of thing. Scary, right? The island was later opened in the 19th century and occupied by hunting households. However, their moment was short-lived, and the island was officially made a natural boundary a few years later. Number 4. Poveglia Island, Italy. Venice is a beautiful city, a spiritual ground until you hear the tales of Poveglia Island. During the epidemic of the Black Plague, the island was the last refuge for some 160,000 patients. At that point, the deaths had been so unforgiving, 50% of the soil on the island consisted of ashes of burnt corpses. In the 1920s, the Italian authorities opened a mental hospital on the island. The patients always complained of headaches, and that the island was full of souls of people who died during the horrific pandemic. Even the head physician is reported to have made silly, unexplained mistakes with his patients. The poor medic was being haunted. His life ended prematurely after he opted to jump from the island's belfry. That incident led to the closure of the facility. Today, the island is completely unoccupied, but you can find photos of the hospital on the internet. Number 5. La Isla de la Manucas, the Island of Dolls, Mexico City. Unlike all the other islands, this particular one in Mexico was a place of tranquility and peace of mind until one unfortunate event happened. A young girl drowned in its shores. One man who lived on the island by the name of Julian Santana Barrera discovered the body of the young girl. Soon, the drama began. Barrera said once the girl had drowned, he started finding many broken dolls floating nearby. He began dressing them and hanging them on trees as a sign of respect, hoping that his gesture would remove the evil spirits by appeasing the girl's soul. He did that for 50 years until he also drowned. The scary bit is that he was found on the exact spot where the young girl had been found decades before. Today, various dolls still hang on the trees and objects, some mangled and wrapped in cobwebs, while others appear eaten up. Number 6. Hashima Island, Japan. Also known as Battleship Island, this mysterious place is located 9 miles from Nagasaki. Today, the island is wholly abandoned despite having a concrete building and sea walls. During the earlier days, the island was used as the hub for undersea coal mining. Following coal discovery in 1810, the island was bought by Japanese industrialist Mitsubishi Goshi Kaisha in 1890. Within no time, it had massively developed apartment blocks, schools, kindergarten, hospital, town hall, a cinema, a communal bath, and even a swimming pool were some of the facilities that made it stand out. But around the 1930s until the end of World War II, Chinese prisoners and their Korean counterparts were enslaved here and forced to work under inhumane conditions. Many were reported to have died under underground accidents, exhaustion, and malnutrition. In 1974, when petroleum replaced coal as a better source of energy, the mines were closed and all residents were made to leave the island. Today, the island is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is open for visitors. What a spooky experience visiting this island can prove to be. Number 7. Rapa Nui, Easter Island, Chile. This island in Chile is as strange as it comes. It is littered all over with 887 strange statues. Some of these sculptures are gigantic, over 3 stories tall, and famously known as Moya statues. These pieces weigh an enormous 14 tons and soar to the sky 13 feet. The strange question always remains on how the early Polynesian inhabitants accomplished such a monumental task with their relatively primitive trade tools. Scientists have been working day and night to shed some light on the discoveries, and hopefully they will soon provide some answers. Number 8. Socotra Island, Yemen. A first glance with your naked eyes will clearly show you the difference between this island and any other place in the world. The island is biologically unique. It's endowed with beautiful flora and fauna. Interestingly, such naturally occurring plants can't be found in any other place. The numbers are pretty impressive: 300 plants, 27 reptiles, and 6 bird species which are unique and only found here. Among them are the dragon blood tree, a perfectly shaped umbrella tree, the Socotran desert rose that appear like those we have all watched on Avatar, extremely thick stems with dwarfed branches and leaves, a direct opposite to the trees we are used to seeing. The bad thing is that this island isn't horror-free, meaning it would be such a nightmare to visit it. Number 9. Isola La Gioia Island, Italy. Yet another Italian island associated with mysterious deaths. This visually attractive place is lined with picturesque cobblestone streets, and unfortunately, it is said to be cursed. There are 2 sets of tiny islands linked together with a rusty bridge. The island is known to be a hub of bad omens to whoever occupies it. Untimely deaths have been reported, coupled with other heart-wrenching tragedies like suicide, heart attacks, brutal murders, mental illness, grace-to-grass stories, among others. Clearly, this place doesn't seem human-friendly one bit. Number 10. Okunomishima Island, Rabbit Island, Japan. We all know and embrace the beauty of the numerous Japanese islands, but when you get to Okushima Island, you'll be torn between being excited or being shocked. This place is one of the strangest in the world because of thousands of rabbits that occupy it, thus the name Rabbit Island. once home to various poisonous gas factories, people evacuated the island, leaving the beautiful, harmless animals to mark their territory with pleasure. The theory of how the animals got there still remains a mystery, but you can always visit the island and mingle with them peacefully, but not if you are alone. Did you enjoy our video? In your opinion, which island is the most dangerous and why? Well, if you enjoyed our video, be sure to click on the subscribe button for more of our amazing content. Please give us a like, share the video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our weekly uploads. We value your feedback. Feel free to share your thoughts with us in the comment section below.